Morning, evening, afternoon, TimTheTatman 2, just chatty podcast version of me. We got a banger for you today, baby. Couple videos back, you might have seen that we finally convinced Nickmercs to watch one episode of anime. One. At least give it a shot. Now, a lot of you know he hates it. He never gave it a chance. Finally, we convinced him. What we got for you here is a little bit of an update on that video about the anime he watched and whether or not he actually enjoyed it. All you know, I love anime, and I was really excited to hear his feedback on it and whether or not he actually enjoys anime or not, man. Be sure to drop a like on this and be sure to share it with a friend. If you're not subscribed to this YouTube channel, I'm gonna take Kevin, I'm gonna throw him the wall. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna take Kevin, I'm gonna set him down right here, and I'm gonna give him a pat on the head. And if you appreciate how well I just treated Kevin, hit the sub button and ring the bell, okay? Be sure to tell somebody you love them. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. 25 from Weasley, might have already said, or if I'm living under a rock, was AOT decided for Nick? Yes. Attack on Titan. That was the anime that I decided to tell my buddy Nickmercs to watch for the very first time. I want to make something clear. I had him watch it dubbed. A lot of people are like, why would you do that? I know my boy. He's not going to like subtitles. Okay. Now, I have to find the actual tweet. The first episode of Attack on Titan, I kind of said, if you don't enjoy that, you just might not like anime. And I told him that he should try Attack on Titan dubbed. So that's what he decided to watch. And I think a lot of people agreed with my statement. I think it's there's a lot of people from a lot of different avenues of anime that all love Attack on Titan. So I was like, if you don't like Attack on Titan, you just might not like anime in general. So he's watching the anime and he's responding on Twitter. And Gingy goes, that's Gary, if you keep tweeting while watching the anime, they're going to make you watch another one. And Nick says, bro, this is dead horrible. Okay. So that is what Nick said in the middle of the first episode of Attack on Titan. Okay. He goes, bro, it's dead horrible. But look at this. He gets to the part, he finishes the episode and he goes, I retract this from the records. The Titans are they split Mama Dukes in half and ate her. I might be partially invested. Got him, boys. We got him. All right. That was the hook that I was like, if he doesn't like that in the first episode, he's not going to like, I mean, I had to watch more. I had to. And apparently this is what I'm being told by sources here, chat. All right. I haven't heard it from him yet, but apparently he watched 2.5 episodes. So he watched that whole first episode. He was like, damn. And he watched the whole second episode and then he made it halfway through the third one. W. I think that's a W. It was a good choice. That was the right pick because he desired to watch more, even to 2.5 episodes. And I'm just sitting there and I'm trying to remember when Levi comes into the first season. I think it's like episode 5 or 6. If he can get to, I think it was 6, bro. If he can get to 6 and he sees Levi, I think it'll be all over. I think he's gonna like Levi a lot. I mean, I got Levi tattooed on me. You know what I mean? So I really hope he can try and get to a Tim unpopular opinion. Attack on Titan is overrated. Grim Reaper 81. I'm not gonna ban you. I have a question for you. So if you think Attack on Titan is overrated, I'm not gonna ban him, guys. I don't want to ban. I'm gonna look for an answer. If you think Attack on Titan is overrated, what is like your anime that you're like, dude, I love anime. This anime is so good. If you don't like Attack on Titan, look for his answer. I'll wait. He goes, sure. I'm a big fan of Demon Slayer. My favorites right now are Jujutsu Kaisen and Hunter x Hunter. I don't really get how you can have the same breath of saying that you like Jujutsu Kaisen, but you don't like Attack on Titan. Like, I feel like those are kind of in the same avenue. Like, if you like Jujutsu Kaisen, you usually like Attack on Titan. Am I getting trolled right now? Is he trolling? I don't have to even start on I don't need to get on my Hunter x Hunter soapbox. I don't even need to do that. I'm not going to do that. But am I getting griefed? I don't know, man. Isn't Jujutsu Kaisen and Attack on Titan the same exact studio? Tim, Jujutsu Kaisen is for a younger audience. What? I mean, what? They got demons coming out of walls, ripping people in half. I don't know, man. I think Attack on Titan is my favorite anime ever created, so it's really hard for me to understand that people don't like it. But at the same time, people love Hunter x Hunter, and that's their number one anime, and I can't stand it. So, you know, it's just kind of the way the circle of life works. Circle of life. It moves us all. Okay. All right, we're moving on. I don't want to get on a huge anime tangent. I'm gonna talk to Nick. I want to hear his thoughts about it though.
Listen, I watched Attack on Titan last night, man. Part 1 of episode 1 was just the biggest chunk of trash I've ever seen, man. I mean, I don't know. The intro to that TV show is horrible. It's loud and weird and doesn't get me going. And I was like, what the fuck? And then part 1 was just trash. I mean, I even went on Twitter and I was like, yo, I replied to a tweet. I'm like, homie, this is like horrendous. Like, what the fuck were they thinking? But then those big, like, horror film Titan creatures got in, okay? And a family they were watching, I don't know if you guys are planning on watching this show. I'm going to kind of spoil the first episode a little bit here. The family they were watching, the son and the sister, they're like, oh, man. And the big fucking Titan grabs Mama Dukes, man. She grabs Mama Dukes and picks her up, and she's got these fucking teeth, and you know, and just fucking splits her in half, and then like drops her in her mouth and eats that chick. And when she eats her, like blood goes everywhere, man. I was like, holy shit! I mean, this is gonna be kind of crazy. I mean, I know we were gonna go 300 on them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know it was like that. So that was kind of cool. And I sat up in my seat. I was like, oh shit, you know. And then they kind of started like, you know, they were walking around, really odd. Like these big naked humans or Titans, whatever the fuck you want. They're just big and naked with a lot of teeth. And they seem kind of stupid. And then it got boring again. And then it got really boring again until this big special Titan starts sprinting to like break down the wall that they're holding, man. And he puts a whole fucking thing right through the wall, and then you realize like they don't have what they need to take on these Titans. Like somebody's got to step the fuck up, right? And everybody was tweeting me like, "Oh, bro, just wait till Levi, You know, I'm not there yet, but I don't know. I thought it was okay. It was okay, you know. It was okay. So if I had to describe my first anime experience, I'd say that on the one side it's fucking lit, and then on the other side it's just horrible. There's no in between. At least in this one, I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around how you guys are watching the rest of those episodes, and you're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, oh dude, yeah, fucking hell yeah, bro. No way that you're watching that and you're like, this is great, you know. Now I understand we're super early on and we gotta let the fucking characters develop and the story develop. I understand that. I'm just saying. I just want to sit there and listen. I don't want to read anymore. I'm done reading. I read all day. Tim does it. Tim's a fucking idiot. I don't take anything that Tim does in his entire life and say, oh, I should follow that. No. God, hell no. There's not a thing in the world that Tim does that I'm like, okay, you know, here we go. That's the way. No, fuck no. Having a kid? Oh, okay, that's right. Honey, Tim had a kid. So if we have a kid, we're following Tim. That's how it works. Just in case. Didn't you follow him to Florida? Objection. Don't let him do that. I was in Florida first. And for a year, I told him about Florida. And then guess who opened up the door to Florida? Right. Objection. I just got in a game. You just got here. I love it, bro. Are you ready?
I'm ready. All right, so wait, before we get into it,
yeah, right.
I gotta know what you thought about Attack on Titan.
I told my chat, okay.
I know you probably said it 100 times, but
they do this part 1, part 2 thing, and I thought part 1 of the first episode was horrible.
Right.
I mean, it's just boring. There's nothing going on.
Right.
I don't even know. You know.
They're setting
and
up
I
for
also
it.
see what you're talking about with the English speaking shit.
Yes.
I feel like
dub versus sub.
It adds some corniness to something that's already kind of corny.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
You could. I told you to try dubbed because I figured you wouldn't want to read it, but you're welcome to try subbed. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was watching that. We got to part 2. I was really hating it. I was actually hating it. And I even tweeted out like, "Yo, this is fucking horrible."
Right.
And then the Titans show up and they knock down. They get in.
Yep.
And then he ate Mama Dukes and bit her fucking head off and shit. And that was crazy. Like I was like, holy shit, what the hell's going on? And that was kind of lit. And then it got really boring again. Really boring up until that part where the bigger Titan like runs a hole through the wall.
Yep.
And then now they're fucked because they have no way of holding them off.
Yep.
So now we're all waiting for who I assume is the guy you tattooed on your leg to come and save the fucking day. Yeah.
Levi's lit, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say much.
Anyway, we're all. So that's where I'm at. I'm like 3 episodes in.
So you watched 3 episodes? I thought it was only 2.5. Wow.
Well, they're only 22 minutes.
Yeah, I know they're quick.
Like
I usually I'll do them like when I'm doing cardio.
Okay.
And just like I'll walk on the treadmill and hit one kind of thing.
I don't know. I kind of wanted to like give it a real shot. You know,
that's
you can't do one episode.
I appreciate you even trying. I will say that now that you're kind of in a bit, right? I will say that episode 6 is it 6 that gets crazy, chat? Or is it 5?
I was going to say 2 and 3 were kind of like
so what you're going to
that little kid, man, that little kid, I kind of just want to slap him. Like he just never stops. He just cries and bitches the whole fucking time, man.
Oh,
I mean, the whole, I understand like his mom just got
Aaron
got eaten by a monster. Yeah. That's cool. I understand that. But like, he whines the whole show. The whole show he's whined.
Can you imagine?
Does he ever stop whining?
Can you imagine him trying to watch Black Clover, chat? God, with fucking Asta. He does, and it's kind of interesting because I don't really want to spoil much of anything, but basically, like, you see this group that you're watching, you see them get older, basically. So he does stop eventually. And Chad, is it episode 5? That's where stuff gets crazy again, right? You're basically like you're right there, like episode 4 to 5 stuff kind of. You'll kind of note and see that like the storytelling, they kind of set you up a bit and then they go and then they set you up a bit and go and right, and it like
join me, by the way, join me.
Oh, sorry. You're at a spot right now where chat, for those of you that are saying Aaron doesn't stop complaining, some of y'all haven't read the manga, huh? That's crazy.
The manga.
That's the actual story of the book.
Oh,
crazy. But anywho, man, I'm glad you even gave it a shot, and it's kind of cool to hear that you didn't hate it, you know, ultimately.
Didn't hate it at all.
So like, do you get like, that's what I mean by anime, like the stories in it are fucking unreal. These fucking Titans are eating people, ripping people in half.
I saw the smile shit, it was like a little demonic. I was like, okay, you know, and then
it's kind of fucking weird.
When they started eating people, I was like, holy shit, like we're here, like we're in this now.
I'm glad you liked it, and now after you tried Attack on Titan and you've got I would in my opinion try to get to like episode 5. I think you'd love it, right? But now I'd be curious for you to try something else and be like, was that the right one to show you, kind of thing, and just try because all of chat's telling me.
Well, hold on, before we even get there, let me watch a season or some shit and see if.
See what you think of season 1, if you can get through it, right? So
yeah, if I'm having fun with it, then all right. It's just very odd how it's like like polar opposites. It's either it's fucking lit or it's really boring. At least 3 episodes in. I don't know if it changes, but those 25 minutes, there's like 2 or 3 minutes of it. They're just insane, and I'm all in. And then the other ones, I'm like fighting to pull out my phone and shit. Yeah,
it's hard to explain, but I'm not gonna spoil anything. I don't want to ruin anything. Yeah, you're good. $100 from Lost. He goes, no cheap
Fuck
promo.
That 100K subs for a whole season.
Oh god.
So stupid.